Good afternoon. It's Friday, 16th of April, back out here in the reading nook with a cup of tea. And of course, what you're waiting for, a parcel to unbox. So, let's get to it. You'll be interested to find out what this is. I don't know what's in it. It has been sent by Games, who handle distribution for certain companies. I'm just going to get the knife. Quick slice through. Basically, just see if I can get. There we go. Through the sellotape on the side there, and then I get my fingers under the. Okay, so what we have got, a bit of a clue, is Epic Pirates, is Curse of the Amdiak. Okay, and that's the expansion, a ghost expansion for the Tiny Epic Pirates game by Scott Elms. The other thing in here is going to be Tiny Epic Pirates. Now, the great thing, this is the deluxe version, came off Kickstarter. Just see some of the things on the back. So you genuinely have sort of like actual pirate ships, play area, so on. So it's just sort of like tiny writing. Players 1 to 4, an hour, 30 minutes to an hour playing time, age 14 plus. In Tiny Epic Pirates, you helm a notorious pirate ship in the swashbuckling days of yore. Guide your ship and crew through the unforgiving seas in search of fame and fortune. Plunder settlements, trade booty on the black market, hire scurvy crew members, and avoid the ever-vigilant Royal Navy. Be the first pirate to bury 3 treasures, and you can declare yourself the most nefarious, dread pirate of the 7 seas. So this is manufactured basically by Gamelyn, excuse me, Gamelyn Games. Now, what is a Tiny Epic game? Well, all of them come in these small boxes like this. Although there's an even tinier version where they've sort of like repackaged them. What they offer is sizable gameplay in a small box. So this one, the big promise: easy entry, high strategy, low duration, short play time, high replayability, small box, and that all delivers. You've got all that in this box. I'm pretty much sure I've not gotten to this one, but I've seen the others, and they do that. Tiny Epic Galaxies is a really nice dice and worker placement game that does essentially part of the 4X program of a style of games, which is explore, exploit, exterminate, and so on. And really, so that does exploration of the galaxy, exploitation of resources, and basically allows you to build up your own little basically federation or a confederation or whatever you want to call it, and gain the benefits from owning those certain planets. And it's quick playing. This one though gets into the pirate themes. There's also a dino one, there's a mech one, there's a zombie one, and the great thing about these games is that what they did is certainly for the zombies game, they took the meeple, the tiny little figure you see in board games, sort of the signature little figure, very cute, friendly, usually in bright colours, and instead of making it in wood, as you might have seen in something like the classic Carcassonne, they made it out of plastic, and then they drilled holes in the arms, essentially where the hands would be, and then allowed you to plug things in. So as Tiny Epic Fantasy, I think it is, essentially, you can plug in swords and shields and weapons, and then Tiny Epic Zombies, you can have vehicles. You literally put your meeple on a little wooden vehicle and they can travel across the board, and so on. So let's have a look a bit further into this. Get this one open. And Tiny Epic, the other thing about the Tiny Epic series is they're relatively inexpensive for a board game, for the amount of gameplay they contain, and the amount of components. So you open up this one, and what you've got in here, okay, so start off, you've got the rules, the Pirate's Code, automatically. This is bagged, so you basically just open up. You basically everything is bagged. You know, that's the attention to detail. It's bagged for you. So you've got one expansion in there. Don't know what it does, but I'll find out in play. Again, counters pre-bagged. Now we're going further. Cubes and meeples bagged within bagged there. You'll get bored of me saying bag. There are the plastic ships again. Nice little dice. Cards. Tiny little bag. Little coins. And I presume various cards and counters basically for laying down the board, and that all fits in a box like that. That's a lot of components for a tiny game. Normally you don't really see that. So you forgive me while I sort of spend a few minutes basically putting this all back in, because there's a lot in here. So even on terms of just simply the components, you're getting your money's worth, and inarguably it's the amount of content and stuff in there is just wow. Such that it's almost just a little bit difficult to just get back into this into the box. So you just basically leave that on top, and what you've got is, you see there, that doesn't sit flush. That's quite a full box. So what you've got in here: 7 plastic minis, 48 wooden game pieces, 40 wooden cubes, 4 metal doubloons, 1 cloth bag, 3 dice, 42 cardboard tokens, 4 helm mats, 4 legend mats, 16 maps, 1 market map, 28 crew and captain cards, 11 merchant cards, and 1 rulebook. And it does recommend you get some sleeves for it, which does mean that you can have it's going to take up more space in the box. But that's even on the components, you're just going, that's an incredible amount of components in just one box. And I'm sure the gameplay delivers, because it's all of these games I've been impressed by. They take a small amount on the shelf, they offer a degree of complexity, all simple enough gameplay, but not simplistic, but lots of complexity in that, making choices of where do I place my pieces, where do I go, and things like that. What's the best move? Nice glossy box. I'm going to say basically, I'm just going on the components, but essentially that's a nice type that really stands out. So then we come to Curse of the Amdiak. Every sea dog has heard the legends of the ghost pirate Amdiak, whether it be a drunken tale in a port tavern or from the scurvy lips of a weathered deckhand. The ghost ship and its cursed treasure is a sea tale no more. In a risky manoeuvre, you have stolen a piece of Amdiak's treasure, and now he and his terrible ship have risen from the icy depth to reclaim it. But avast, of course there's going to be an avast in here, it's a pirate game. As the old legend goes, Amdiak's remains in sealed urns be, bury in damn soil, set his cursed soul free. So here's what you've got on the back. 1 plastic ship mini, 4 wooden game tokens, 12 plastic cubes, 15 cardboard tokens, 4 cursed map cards, 2 solo mats, 13 crew stroke captain cards, 1 ghost ship card, 1 rulebook. So yeah, that's a lot of game, really for packages, because you're going to get one of at least 1 or 2 gameplays worth out of this before you go on to the expansion at least. Thoroughly impressed by that, just on the value that you're getting alone in terms of the packaging, and I'm sure it's going to be a good game to play. I will admit not all of them have been as good as I would have liked. Epic Mech's battle is kind of a bit it's a nice idea, but it's not as fun as these games here. So if you're at all into board games and you like things piratey, then Tiny Epic Pirates is one for you. It says age 14 plus, but I reckon you could, with these things, you could easily play a bit younger. In general, if they're an experienced board gamer or game player already. So that's another unboxing in the Nook. This time of a board game. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, do take the time to review them and give them a read through and respond as I can. And if you want to see me back out in the garden doing more unboxings in the Nook, please do subscribe. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Bye for now.